Hello everyone, welcome to this new video. I've come with a very exciting problem of the topic limits. So in this today's problem, I've included bit of trigonometry and binomial expansion as well as limits. So the main theory is all about limits, and also the thing is here you need to use some manipulation techniques to solve this problem because it's not an usual problem. It's one of the hardest, I would say, like tough level problem, tough category problem. So you need to have some manipulation skills, because it's a very giant looking problem. You need to make sure like you need to convert that into a solvable form. Okay, so make sure you do it, like first try it and then see the solution. So this is a question. Limit theta tends to 0, 1 minus 2 sine theta whole power n into sigma r is equal to 0 to n ncr into sine 2 theta plus sine theta into sine 2 theta divided by 2 cos theta minus sine 2 theta whole power r. Okay, this is the question. So it's a giant equation which involves in trigonometry and all. So how do we tackle this is first thing that you need to observe. Okay, this is the manipulation techniques that you need to get into your mind after seeing these terms. We have n here, we have r here. Okay, we have n here, we have r here. So make sure like if this there is a n term, okay, n power term, we can actually convert that in some of the other in the solving, like solve these equations and get that into n minus r form, and we have r form in the numerator. So when you add this both you get n, isn't it? So n is what, n is the total power, total like the power of the binomial expansion. So I need to make sure like we need to transform into those terms. Like if I write 1 plus x whole power n, I get that to be nc0 x power n plus nc1 x power n minus 1 plus nc2 x power n minus 2, so on, isn't it? So I like 1 power 1 into 1 power 2. So n minus 2 plus 2 I get n minus 1 plus 1 I get n here 0, n plus 0 I get n. So I need to make sure like I need to shift this into a binomial expansion of power n. Okay, binomial expansion of power n. So for that we need to do some manipulations first. So coming to the next, I'll just move on to the next page. Yeah, so what that manipulation could be is I'll first bring that 1 minus 2 sine theta inside. Okay, I'll just bring that 1 minus 2 sine theta inside, like, and also I'll just put the sigma. I'll not write the sigma for some time. At last I will write it. So ncr into sine 2 theta and plus sine theta sine 2 theta into r, see, whole power r. Okay, it's whole power r into 1 minus 2 sine theta whole power n divided by 2 power r, just a moment, yeah, 2 power r into cos theta whole power r into 1 minus 2 sine theta whole power r, isn't it? I've just brought this term 1 minus 2 sine theta whole power n into inside the series. And also this I've just took common, like cos theta I've taken common, and also I separated the r power into the numerator and denominator. So what would I get as ncr into, after from here also I'll just take 2 cos theta whole common, I get 2 power r cos theta whole power r, isn't it? Sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta cos theta, and here we have 2 sin square theta cos theta. I just taken 2 cos theta common, I get 2 power r into cos theta whole power r. So I'll be remained with sin theta plus sine square theta. Okay, sine theta plus sine square theta into 1 minus 2 sin theta whole power. We can see that here n we have, here r we have, so we can I can just bring this term to the numerator. I get n minus r divided by 2 power r into cos theta whole power r. So this both terms gets cancelled. So what I'll be reminded with is ncr into sine theta plus sine square theta. Here we missed something, it's r whole power r into 1 minus 2 sine theta whole power n minus r. So as told, we have got into the forms like r degree r power and one with n minus r. So we can just combine these both, isn't it? Because like you can just put sigma, which we have left at the first, sigma r is equal to 0 to n. If I just put r 0, I get nc 0, this to be 0, like this whole degree, the whole term to be 1, and into 1 minus 2 sine theta whole power n. So I can just move on. Okay, it'll just convert into a binomial expansion, like so this I can just write it as sine theta plus sine square theta plus 1 minus 2 sine theta whole power n. So this is what we gonna get. Okay, so move to the next space. So this is what the whole binomial expansion is. We have whole power n at this, and we have the limit. Okay, we cannot forget the limit. That's a question actually. The limit tends to 0. Okay, from this it's very easy. I think so, because just put, if I'll just do something. I'll just separate this. Okay, limit theta tends to 0. I'll write it in this way: 1 minus 2 sine theta plus sine theta. I get 1 minus sine theta plus sine square theta, isn't it? Whole power n. So and also whole power n, actually there's something I just missed, I think. Whole power n, like theta tends to 0, we have in the question, I think so there's something we have missed, like in the question it's whole power 1 by theta. Okay, so that's the reason, whole power 1 by theta. So if I just put that here, if I just put that here, so I get 1 minus sine theta plus sine square theta whole power 1 by theta. Okay, this is what we have got, right? So if I just put theta 0, I would be remained with 1, and I'll be getting this to be infinity, isn't it? So I'll be getting this into the form of 1 power infinity. So I need to transform this, like if it's 1 power infinity, we know that it's e limit theta tends to 0 minus sine theta plus sine square theta into whole power n into theta, right? So this is what we're gonna get. So like you can even transform this, like, sorry, into 1 by theta, into 1 by theta. So you can so if you put theta 0, you're getting 0 by 0 form. So what you do it, you just differentiate on both sides, on the numerator and denominator, using LH rule. I get minus cos theta plus 2 sin theta cos theta divided by 1, right? E limit theta tends to 0. Now you just put theta tends to 0, and we have here like I think so we are left with n into n. Yeah, yeah, so it's n into n here. So I would get after putting theta 0, I would get e power minus 1, this is all term tends to 0, into, like, this is all into n, right? So I get minus n. Okay, so this is how you do that. So it's 1 minus sine theta plus sine square theta whole power n in whole power minus 1 by theta. So I can just write this as into whole power minus n by theta, isn't it? So that n by theta I have written here, and we are left with like after putting theta 0, we would get here cos theta, cos 0 to be 1, and that's what I've written. So this is how you do it basically. Actually we can even where I don't understand, like how did like why did I write it as minus? It's whole power 1 by theta, that's it. So into n by theta. So for the clarity purpose, I'm writing it once again into n by theta. So it's n, I've just like got this theta into this denominator, and because I used LH tool to solve this. So this is how you do it. So this is a problem of with total manipulations and all, like you need to bring in the terms, like why do you do that manipulation is the thing that you need to understand, like how did you do this manipulation itself, because we have the n minus r and r terms, we need to club them so that we could get an expansion, because we have sigma here. So sigma in the sum of the terms, so we need to make sure we put it in a binomial expansion form, then only we can solve it. I hope you guys enjoyed this problem. I'll be coming up with some wizard concepts of mathematics very soon. Till then, thank you for watching this video.